Apple's stock contributed to today's rally. Shares of the largest publicly traded company turned higher midday, and the stock kept climbing after the company announced a very big investment in this country, which also happens to be Apple's largest market. Josh Lipton has the details.
Apple CEO Tim Cook is making a $350 billion pledge to America. Over 5 years, the iPhone maker will create 20,000 new jobs. It will also build a new campus here in the U.S., which will be its third corporate campus, in addition to Cupertino and Austin. The company plans capital expenditures of $30 billion. It will increase the size of its advanced manufacturing fund from $1 billion to $5 billion, and there are reports that the company will give employees a $2,500 restricted stock bonus. Cook saying in a statement, "Apple is a success story that could only have happened in America, and we are proud to build on our long history of support for the U.S. economy." Apple's announcement aligns with some of President Trump's top priorities, which include getting companies to hire more workers here in the U.S. The president's deputy press secretary responded to Cook's announcement, saying, "Just as the president promised, making our businesses more competitive internationally is translating directly into benefits for the American worker through increased wages, better benefits, and new jobs." For investors, a key headline was this: Apple anticipates making a tax payment of $38 billion to bring overseas cash back to the U.S. It's doing that in response to recent changes in the U.S. tax law, in which companies pay a one-time tax of 15.5% on overseas cash. The previous rate was 35%. There are some details in this report that investors don't have. Apple is not saying how much of its $252 billion held overseas it's going to be sending home, and we don't know exactly how much more hiring and investing the company is doing in addition to what their plans already were for the U.S. But analysts are already speculating about how any freed up money could be put to work. They think it could go right back to shareholders through buybacks or dividends. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Josh Lipton, San Francisco.